Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. The Sunday morning, where you eating at? What's happening? How y'all doing? I'm on 1365 Wichita Drive. Bam! What it do? It's pre-Thanksgiving. Now, where's my turkey? Hold up, swole up. Somebody move my turkey. Somebody done cook my turkey. That to be more. Hold on. I gotta go buy another one. Bought it. There it is. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. How y'all live? What's good? It looked like the notifications going out. I'm guessing we should have been over 100 because we 08 after the hour. I know I stretched the intro just a little bit longer, but damn it, I was feeling that song. Damn it, that food talk. I'm barbecuing. I done cut up potatoes. Got to be more careful. I done seasoned my turkey. I'm waiting to get off so I can go ahead on and drop my turkey. You know what I'm saying? My ham season is already on the grill. I got the ham on the grill. I got the ribs on the grill. We ready. Hey, we ready. For real though. It's almost over though, but it's gonna be over by the time I go ahead on and get off. You know what I'm saying? Make my potato salad. Then I put my greens on the Smyrna. I got my greens on the Smyrna. When I get off, I'm going to go ahead on and make my macaroni and cheese. I'm going to make 2 different macaronis and cheese, though. I'm going to make the regular macaroni and cheese, and then I'm going to make my famous seafood macaroni and cheese out here in the doggone street. And then I go ahead on and make that pot of dirty rice. I got that right there coming. But all this right here is when I get off. When I get off work, I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? Got to get that grocery together. Got to get it together. You say last minute shopping out here. Don't that listen. I don't care how much you write down the stuff you need from the store. Y'all know that you always need something else from the store. I don't know how that works, but you always need something else from the store. Trying to tell you. Say, what's the address? Say, Jive Turkey. Say, let's all go to Willie's. Bam. Listen, I am going to be out and about out here in these streets, and that's why I have been talking about if you can feed somebody, go ahead on and feed somebody. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead on and do that right there, because we as a good people, we as good Americans, we throw away tons. And again, not pounds, we throw away tons of food on this one day. This one day we're going to throw away. Between us and restaurants, tons of food will be thrown away today, and that is a shame, especially dealing with our really high homeless population. And hell, our immigration population. You know what I'm saying? They hungry too. They say Willie cooking for the immigrants. I don't think we got no more in Florida. Well, except for like the 14 who had done landed on around here in Pompano and stuff like that right there. I think that we had already done something them back. I have no idea. I got to talk to the mayor. I got to talk to the governor. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 cash out. Say, I need a plate, Willie, from a big truck driver. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. I'm giving away a lot of food, y'all. This I'm really giving away some food. A whole bunch of it. That's why I'm out here cooking. I got 14 slabs. 14 slabs. Yeah. That's how I be doing. I told y'all, I got a big old 250. I got a big 250 out here in the street. Damn, I forgot to shout y'all out. But give y'all self a pat on the back because y'all made it over 100 by
10 after the hour. I really do appreciate that right there. That's what I'm talking about. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We have 223 followers. We're trying to get up to 225 by the week's end. Cannot do it without you good people. I am cooking both. Beef and pork ribs. But, damn it, is it 14 slab? I got 14 slab? Yeah, I got 14 slabs. Let me make sure I write this shit down because I be forgetting. I got 14 slabs of ribs. Pork. That pig. I got that pig out there. 14 slabs of ribs. I got four beef ribs. And for those of you who know how beef ribs come, they come like cut like they're right here. And it be like 4 ribs, but it's like one big thing. I got 4 of those, you know what I'm saying? So I got the 4 ribs, I got the 1 ham. I got the 1 turk. Got the 1 turkey. Alright, bam. So that's all my meats that I'm doing. And I just may pull out some chicken. Damn, I got some chicken that I seasoned about 2 days ago that I ain't even cooked yet. I might just throw that down the grill too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do no baby backs. We all know that baby backs is a tad bit expensive. Or a little bit more expensive than the St. Louis cuts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm feeding people. I am feeding people. He say, Willie, hold on. He say, Willie, you rich as a bitch. You bought 14 slabs. Listen, I get my food wholesale. I get my food from one of them big box stores. Get my food from like Restaurant Depot. Listen, if you got a Restaurant Depot in your area, go ahead on and go around at a Restaurant Depot. But see, I got 3 deep freezers. So the 6 feet deep freezers. Like I got big deep freezers because I do like a lot of cooking. Like I be trying to tell y'all, I be cooking. He say Willie buying Tubi ribs. Damn it, I wish I could find some ribs on Tubi. For real. Say, well, I take a plate of everything. I do understand that right there. Damn it, I almost forgot my doggone containers. But then at last minute I slid on back on around there yesterday and grabbed a whole bunch of containers, 2 boxes of containers. 500 counts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got my ribs on the big grills. I got my beef ribs on the damn it. What is the pit thing that I got? The smoker thing. The pellet smoker. I got the pellet smoker, the pit master. Yeah. Yeah, I put them beef ribs on that thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Just let them things just do what it do. No briskets. My brisket is for Christmas. Shout out to everybody who be making briskets and listen. I only got 2 briskets. Briskets cost, in case y'all don't know about briskets. Yeah. Shout out to Weedy504 for the $2 super chat. He say, where you gonna be? Say, I'm in West Palm. Say, I want to play. I'm in Central Florida. Just passing through, riding through, dropping off. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things that I just don't like to put online. Yeah, no. I just like to be incognito out here in these doggone street. Yeah. Say, Willie, what about the oxtails? The oxtails been on since last night. The oxtail been on since last night because I was able to go back to the meat store and I had done got 50 pounds. I ain't cooking the whole 50, but I got me 50 pounds because, again, I got like 3 deep freezers. So I like to stay stocked up. So when I remove stuff, I like to replace stuff. You know what I'm saying? You say, what rub do you use? Listen, I don't use people's rubs. I just make my own thing. I just do my own thing. I do my own mixes. And I've been saying to myself, I am going to create my own rub because I'm thinking about selling these rubs. I have been having my barbecue sauce in, I've been trying to produce, I have been producing my own barbecue sauce for like 3-4 years and stuff. And I've been testing out shelf life and all that fly stuff right there. Listen, boy, I be out here working. I be out here trying to work from every doggone angle out here, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something. I don't just do YouTube. I know. No, I got some other thing going on. For real. He say, okay, we boarding the flight to Florida right now. Listen, hey, boy, y'all come to Florida, smell a whole bunch of smoke out here. It's so many people outside barbecuing. That's what I'm talking about, man. Cut on your grills or something. Do something special or something out here. For real, though. And I do understand that a whole bunch of people, they is working and stuff, and they really don't have an opportunity to really do what they want to do today. They got to kind of wait until tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, to do certain things. And I do understand, because hell, we got bills to pay now. Damn a holiday, we got bills to pay out here in these doggone street. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $1 cash. I say I want to play off with you. Say I want to cook off with you, Pastor. It depends on where you at. Out here, maybe we can set up a little something, you know what I'm saying. Maybe. Say Willie rubs your meat rub. Got to be more careful. He say Willie have 3 big fridges with bodies in it. Listen, they can fit bodies. They can literally fit probably about 4, 5 slim thicks. 4, 5 slim thicks they could be like between no taller than like a 5'6", you know what I'm saying? But like 4, 5 of them slim thicks, wrap them right on up and drop them on in there, keep them cool. Ladies, be careful how you talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You never know where you might end up at. Listen, we got an update, y'all. We got an update. Oh, remember the story that we had done did just this week? Like, I think it was this week. Yeah. About the Miami smoke shop. Clerk who almost got raped. She was getting like sexually assaulted, and a player he had to turn himself in. Well, she speaks out. And she does what? She a soldier. She shows her face. That baby don't care.
Also on 7, a man accused of ambushing and attacking an employee inside a South Florida smoke shop surrendering to police. 7's Danielle Garcia is live in West Miami-Dade where he's locked up. Danielle.
Well, Olivia, we just spoke with that victim once again. After that man was arrested, he surrendered himself days after that surveillance video came out, and his face was plastered all over the news. And once he came in and talked to detectives, he confessed to everything.
So you were arrested for 1 count of attempted sexual battery, 1 count of false imprisonment,
Get away, please, get away, please.
and 1 count of burglary with an assault or battery.
30-year-old Tyrone Armbruster facing the consequences of attacking a 20-year-old woman 2 weeks earlier. Armbruster turned himself into detective Sunday night, days after 7 News aired this story showing the surveillance video of the attack, and confessed to the whole thing from November 9th.
So my main message for everybody out there is, if you come into Miami Springs and you do crime, you will get caught, you will be arrested, and you will serve the time.
I think it was pretty much because of the great job that the police did. And
that beautiful baby. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $1 cash out. Say, I pass a damn serial killer. Got to be more careful. Don't let them investigate me.
And what you guys have done for me about sharing it to everyone.
Get away, please, get away.
It happened at the Red Eye Smoke Shop on Canal Street in Miami Springs. 20-year-old Eileen Campos was working as the sales clerk.
What are these right here?
Campos says he asked her about cigars, bought a couple, and then left, only to come back shirtless and wanting something else.
He started pulling me towards him.
Get away, please, get away, please.
And I was like, please don't touch me, please don't do anything to me.
He put his shirt in her mouth and tried to sexually assault her. But Campos, all 4'11" of her, fought back even harder.
That baby thick at 4'11". Look at that baby.
I wasn't gonna let him do it. That's all I knew.
She ain't going.
I was gonna get a plunger. I was gonna get whatever I could, but I wasn't.
That is a plunger.
Gonna let him do it at all. And he could have done it. He could have just punched me, and that's it.
She was.
Boy, when I tell y'all that baby just kept it 100 just then, that baby say he could have did it to me. He could. She said that she was just not gonna let him do it. If she got to get a plunger, she gonna fight him off and all that stuff. But then she said something that was poignant right there. Look. She said he could have did it to me. All he had to do was punch me. She kept it 100.
I was gonna get
For all of you women who think that y'all can just be beating the man and all that, I protected myself against a man. Sometimes I give it to you. But boy, without a weapon, y'all got a hard time with men.
whatever I could, but I wasn't gonna let him do it at all. And he could have done it. He could have just punched me and that's it.
She was able to fend him off by saying she pressed a panic button, which didn't actually exist.
And if you were able to do it when you were drunk or high, you were gonna do it when you're conscious.
Now,
But that's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true. She say if you were gonna do it when you were drunk or high, then you would do it when you sober. That's not necessarily true. We have seen people get on that dope and act the damn fool. We have seen people like on Angel Dust, hell, people on K2. People on that K2, people on that Finney, people on that Trexas Torch Zine or whatever. That's damn it. The horse tranquilizer stuff, we seen them. Hell, they standing up on the sidewalk, bent over on pause. On that dope. So we can't say because you do something while you is intoxicated that you would do something when you're not intoxicated. That's not technically true. Go ahead.
she's back at work, strictly doing the morning shift, but she's trying to move forward.
That baby will not work nights. You cannot. Damn the overtime. I ain't covering for nobody at night. You better come and do your own goddamn shift. Trying to tell you something.
I just know I gotta keep going and I gotta be strong.
Campos says she chose to speak up to show other survivors the power of their voice when they share their story.
There's a lot of girls out there, that's why I decided to talk. Because they could see that, you know, and if I had the possibility that you guys gave me to speak up, I wanted them to know that they could do it too.
She want y'all to know she ain't going, and she like 4'11". That baby little bit. She a little bit, but she a little bit thick out here in these streets. Size on that baby. Yeah.
And the judge granted the state's motion to give Arden Broussard no bond pending trial.
But shout that baby out though. Hey, because really a lot of women would quit. A lot of women would be like, oh, hell no, he tried to take my monkey. Now, ladies, I have heard, I have read, I have listened to people's confessions and stuff like that. A lot of y'all have that that fantasy. A lot of y'all have that type of fantasy out here in these streets. And then you got to ask yourself, okay, because it didn't happen, it almost happened. Did it turn on, though? I know, Willie, that's disgusting. You should not have that question. But I am your voice. I am y'all's voice. I am what you thinking. I am what you is thinking. I'm trying to release your thoughts into the public. Somebody would have thought, well, hell, did it turn on, though? That baby get moist because she was trying to tussle and stop a man from getting. She's like, no, stop. No. And a lot of people be like, well, no means no. And yes, and no always means no. And we know that that's a lie. But just saying. I wasn't supposed to think like that. Okay. I'm sorry.
Just punch me and that's it.
She was
right. Say it, sugar. Yes, she is a realist.
And let him do it at all. And he could have done it. He could have just punched me.
I wasn't gonna let him just do it, but he could have done it. Damn, boy, she ain't come out here saying that I'm a strong woman. She ain't say none of that right there.
I could, but I wasn't gonna let him do it at all.
I wasn't just gonna let him just get it like that. I'ma fight back. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's saying. And then she's like, shit, but he still could have got it. He still could have went on ahead and got a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All they had to do is punch me. So she letting you know something, players. Don't punch her. Like she might like to be choked or something. And she'll play like she done passed out and shit. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And now she don't move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hole. You shot that baby out though. Shot that baby out. Damn it. Listen, this is when you got bills. That baby got bills. Do not get it twisted. That baby got bills because the majority of women, just in my opinion, they would have quit. They really would have quit. But watch this. What if she ain't been working for the company for that long and she really wanted that morning shift, but all they had was like the night shift, and this was her way of getting the morning shift? That baby said, I continue to work. I can't work at night. I can't work at night no more. And it's so understanding that you as like a business owner got to be like, damn, all right, man. Damn, you almost got that little monkey took. All right, man, and you is a good employee. All right, damn. Well, you say, Willie, she might be single. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Shout out to our short babies out here in these doggone street. They need love too, and they sure enough getting it. Move right along. Ooh. We got an update. Another update. I meant to give y'all these two updates yesterday, but say Willie's so damn stupid. I be just trying to think outside the box, y'all. I got to be thinking different because I get sick of seeing the same stuff. I get sick of seeing the same stuff and hearing people's commentary and say the same thing that everybody have been saying for decades. That's so we all think the same. And I don't know, we're not a monolith. No. I'ma say maybe what a lot of you all be thinking and stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Remember the story that we did? Damn it, this is probably like 2 years ago. I think this was like 2 years ago. Let me go on the grab this. I think it's been like 2 years ago. Remember the Milwaukee boy? Oh yeah, because now he's 12 years old. The Milwaukee boy who had to knock their mom off. The 10-year-old, he was 10 years old when he knocked his mama off because she would not purchase him a VR headset. The headset thing. Yeah. He in court. Listen to what we finna do to him. Watch it.
Well, a ruling today from a judge keeps a Milwaukee boy's case in adult court. He's accused of shooting and killing his mom over a virtual reality headset. And for the first time since the investigation began, we are now able to identify the 12-year-old. 12 News' Kristen Pierce explains what happened in court.
The Milwaukee boy charged with killing his mom when he was just 10 years old will be tried in adult court. The boy is now 12, and until now, a court order prevented us from showing his face or identifying him by name. His name is Noah Mann Tate. He's charged with shooting and killing his mom, Kiana Mann, November 2022, inside their home near 87th and Magnolia in Milwaukee. A judge ruling today his case will remain in adult court. According to the criminal complaint, the boy was in 4th grade when he shot his mom in the face.
Look at that beautiful baby. She had to just graduate or something like that. She got her degree
at close range. Investigators say the boy was upset because his mom wouldn't buy him a virtual reality headset. His family back in 2022 expressed concerns about his behavior.
We just don't know like what his mental state is and what he's capable of.
We have to sleep at night, and
okay.
He's a roamer. He likes to roam at night. So I don't know. I'd be a little scared.
This was back in 2022, and I'm guessing that this was around the time that they was like, well, he should at least get like a bond, like so he can go, so he don't have to be in jail the whole time. He should be able to bond out, and like the family, well, if he bond out at 10 years old, he have to live with family. These people did not want him back in 2022. You like, shit, I had heard that he a little roamer. And we ain't got no VR headset around here, bitch. Oh, hell no. No. Damn it.
His mental state is and what he's capable of.
We have to sleep at night.
Baby said we got to sleep at night. What you mean? Let him come around here. You mean at night? Hell, he can't even visit. Listen, little buddy can't even. He killed his mama. What y'all think he gonna do to me? This is his grandmother. This is Luretha. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Luretha. Luretha Mann say he a little roamer. Nah.
Who expressed concerns about his behavior.
We just don't know like what his mental state is and what he's capable of.
Basically what she just said we don't know if he mad at us too. We don't know if he gonna try to do what he had done did to us that he did to his mom.
We just don't know like what his mental state is and what he's capable of.
We have to sleep at night.
She say we don't know what he's capable of. Y'all do know that he was in jail when y'all said it. Y'all do know that y'all kinfolk had done died. That he had done knocked on off when y'all said this. We don't know what he's capable of. I can tell you what he's capable of. Killing everybody in his way. Huh?
And he's a roamer. He likes to roam at night. So I don't know. I'd be a little scared.
See, Grandma didn't want to seem like a bad person because she didn't want to house her grandbaby. That's why she's like, he just a little Roma and stuff. And I would be a little nervous at night because we got to sleep. We got to sleep, man. We can't be up 24 hours because he quit. And if he going to live around here and we ain't got that damn video game. He going to kill us the first day out here in the doggone street. So, but little buddy done mess around and he will be charged as an adult. He did it at 10 years old and 12 years old now, he's going to be charged as an adult.
A little scared.
If convicted of first-degree intentional homicide, Noah Mantate could face 60 years in prison. In the newsroom, Kristen Pierce, WISN 12 News.
And the boy's expected back in court next month.
60 years for killing your mama? That's a long time. That's a long time for killing your mama. You know what I'm saying? He was 10 when it happened. It's 12. He done already been down for 2. So if he get to 60, he only got 58 years ago. He gonna be 70 for killing your mama? There's people in jail right now who only get like 5 years for killing their mama. Right? 5, 6 years or something like that. Depends on what the mama had done did to him. I don't know, but anyway, moving right along, I ain't gonna be much hold you. Mamas. Be careful. Be careful. Hell, it's criminal time. These kids want stuff. Watch your back. You gotta watch it 24 hours. Your child may be a Roma too. Just saying something, trying to help save lives out here in these streets. Go on and get that off the screen, get right that off the screen, got that, pop that, do that, slide that, bam. Where we working that? We go to a high school. I mean, it's 34 past the hour. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get our numbers up around there. I need some support. We also streaming live on x.com, twitter.com, the Willie Williams Show. We need some more people around there. I need y'all following me on X. Follow a player on X, man, for some time. Sometimes the tube, it may have a little problem, and y'all can always catch a play on X and or Twitch. And hell, just go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. That's the website. That's where you can find everything that a player doing. Today is pre-Thanksgiving. Y'all, please. As of hell, we got Black Friday coming on Friday. Y'all need to go around to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com. Go around to the biggest, hugest, largest candle company in the world. Craig, everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Comes right out of my warehouse and make it round there to your house. We got multiple fragrances, and if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, go around there to PleasantCandles.com. Bam! Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much over you. We got some sad news. Sad news. And we were just talking about Lil Mama just the other day. And you see how things be happening? If you speak it, things will come to fruition or something like that right now. I don't know. I just made that there. But look. Wendy Williams is in the news. I just saw breaking news from yesterday, but we can say breaking news today. Hell, it is what it is. They say Wendy Williams is permanently incapacitated from dementia. They say Wendy got dementia.
Heartbreaking news today about former talk show host Wendy Williams. New court documents filed by her legal guardian say she is now permanently incapacitated by her ongoing health battles.
Heartbreaking news. Wendy Williams is being described as permanently incapacitated due to her battle with dementia and aphasia. Her guardian, attorney Sabrina Morrissey, made the disturbing revelation in court filings. Wendy was last seen in public at a holistic store back in August, taking a photo with a fan in New Jersey. The former talk show host was also the subject of a Lifetime documentary that was criticized for showing Wendy at her lowest.
She looks surprised. Listen, I didn't watch that right there, man. I need to go watch
Looking out of it and perhaps not fully aware of what was going on.
Say, did it.
We all make choices in life. We all go through our challenges.
Wendy Williams was diagnosed with aphasia and frontotemporal dementia.
Frontotemporal dementia. Why they got that picture? I know that's probably like her latest picture, but why you use that latest picture? them legs always been kind of funny to me. I don't.
May of last year.
I ain't trying to kick nobody when they down, but damn it, people been saying something about her legs for a real long time. You know what I'm saying? She had a body on her. Her legs just different. You know what I'm saying? Damn it. People really liked it, Wendy, because she had big breasts. But her bottom half just, I don't know what she was doing. All that money. Listen. I don't like women with surgical features and all that fly stuff right there and the add-ons and stuff like that, like adding a new radio to a car. But when you got that paper, though, and your leg like that right there, listen. I'm not the first person to say something about it, so get out your feeling. Oh, Willie shouldn't talk about Wendy like that. I talk about what I see. I didn't make them damn legs.
Described as permanently incapacitated.
I want y'all to understand this right here, too. Wendy was also an alcoholic. Am I right? Am I lying? Or should I just say allegedly? Well, I can say allegedly Wendy. I said Whoopi. Well, Wendy was an alcoholic. She liked that oil. She liked that spirit. He liked that devil's drink.
Due to her battle with dementia and aphasia.
I want y'all to understand something too. Alcohol destroys the brain cells eventually. And especially when you got that paper, you can really drink.
Her guardian, attorney.
Look, why is it every time you saw Wendy, she looked surprised? Now, I don't know if this is, what is that? The Botox or something like that. Did Wendy have the Botox injections? You can say she on that Jesus juice. Did Wendy have a Botox injection? Why every time I saw Wendy, it looked like, hello, like she was on that coke. It looked like Brittany was on that good raw. But her eyes just stayed open. I've never understood that.
Sabrina Morrissey made the disturbing revelation in court filings. Wendy was last seen in...
And y'all do know that Wendy didn't look like that right here. So Wendy had some work done, if I'm not mistaken. Right? I think she had some facial work done because I think a few years I had done saw I had done saw her pictures like from the 80s. Damn, she looked it better. Oh my God, Wendy looked it so much better. But this is what she decided to do with her money, though. This shot
public at a holistic store back in August, taking a photo with a fan in New Jersey. The
former talk looked like she done got light-skinned today.
Show host was also the subject of a Lifetime documentary that was criticized.
Ooh, she light-skinned it there, but when I'm finna show y'all her young pictures or something like that in just a second, and Wendy was dark-skinned it. Wait a minute. Well, who the hell got Graves' disease? Listen. Look. She look surprised right there. We're like, hell no, I ain't shit. Who the hell snorted all the coke? Hey, I just hit 8 ball.
For showing Wendy at her lowest, looking out of it, and perhaps not fully
look, she should still look surprised.
Aware of what was going on.
We all make choices in life. We all go through our
all make choices, decisions. Ain't that what I've been trying to tell you?
Challenges.
Wendy Williams was...
Damn! You mean to tell me we got the big breast thing popping, soliciting, and all that fly stuff. All this... I think BBLs came out after she had them fell ill. Did BBLs come out after Wendy fell ill? I don't know. Somebody help me. Hold on. Oh, hell no. Young. Wendy Williams, young pictures. I saw the young pictures. I was like, oh, Wendy was cute. I don't know what happened. These is young pictures. This is her. This is her. This look like the brat, but that could be her. This is her. This probably right around she went to getting light-skinned it. No, this is her. I told y'all she was dark-skinned it. You say Wendy Williams evolution in pictures. I thought this was the brat. Hold on, man. Let's go to page 6. Let's see her evolution. Wendy look hip hop right there. Wendy look hip hop. He say the drugs did it. Boys a lot. He say BBL's Benai originated in Brazil. You right, Brazilian butt lifts. I forgot. I be thinking a whole bunch of other things. This ain't Wendy Williams. This in 1995. Oh, she was cute. Oh, Wendy looked so good in 1995. She looked like the brat right here. And I'm guessing like the brat because of how she have her hair, and that's how the brat used to have her hair back in the days. But she looked cute right there. Right? Look at that. She had that big ass, a big ass smile. No, watch this. She don't look surprised. Yes, she looks normal. She does not look surprised. Look at that. Look. She does not. Look at the evolution. Wait, so is it by now? Hold on. This is in 2003. So have she started to, because I'm just going to call it out. Was she bleaching her skin? Well, hell, she light-skinned it. Yeah. I think she went to bleaching her skin. See, right here, she dark-skinned it. But we can say, well, maybe it's the lighting, Willie. You know, but she dark-skinned it here. Made her like a paper bag brown right there. But now she's coming into her paleness. She's coming into her pale skin. Light-skinned girl that looked like Janet Jackson. Not that. Hold on. What the hell happened to her hips and legs now? It looked like she's proportioned correctly. What the hell happened? Somebody tell me about the history of Wendy. I didn't know. This was in 2003. Maybe a little coke right there. But damn it looked like she dressed up like Lil' Kim. I don't know who put this stuff around her eyes, but no. Don't let them do that no more. But this was in 2004. This is in 2004. Went on that juice. It's just a little wine. But then she looked like a decent looking darker hued chick. This is in 2004. 2004. This 20 years ago? Because it's 24. It's 20 years ago. Shut up. It's been 20 years. Hold on. Look at Wendy like, yeah, Wendy back on her, back to the roots. Damn it, she keep her mouth open though. I like that right there. She in 2025, giving thumbs up at a Faith Evans album release in 05. Bam. You say, yeah, that's the brat, Willie. Nope, it is not. It's not the brat because they say that this is Wendy. This is in 1995. That's not the brat. I thought it was the brat. So let's go back down to 8. What it was, 8? Look at Wendy. She looked like an auntie out here in the street, but she looked good. Baby, what happened? He said, crack also make your eyes bulge. He said, that's a man, baby. This is in 07 with a blonde bob on her. Bam. Oh my God, I didn't know. Look at Wendy. She went to the store. Oh, Wendy hadn't went to the store. Hold on. Well, no, she had him here. Wendy put on a dress. Wendy said, let me show y'all what I got. Now, do y'all think that she had done went to the store and got them bigger, or was it just big? I think that they'll probably always be. And this is in 08. You say busting out. Baby, busting out. See, now it went to go getting bad. It went to look. This is in 08. It's that 08 face. This that 09 face. She had a Neo 30th birthday party. Baby got a triple D breast. Got to be more careful. It's starting to look bad right now. And this was in 09. This is in 09. Like 1-2 minutes, sugar. I do understand that she was at a party then, but she was bleaching heavy. In my opinion, I always heard what you do to your face, you got to do to the rest of your damn body. It looked like your face has been bleaching, maybe your arms, but your feet still dark-skinned it. And this was in 10. What is we doing? I didn't know. Oh, well, she look good right there. This is 2011. The red lipstick, cheetah print, dress, red lipstick. Baby looking fabulous. But she looked decent right there, too. Listen, watch this. Her eyes ain't bulging. We in 11. Her eyes is not bulging. Mm-hmm. You say she got that third Michael Jackson nose. Well, hell no. Oh, man, she look good right here. At the 2012 ballet. Got 2012 ballet in her all red. Looking good, Wendy. Hello. Well, no. Damn it, she got her. I like her Latina Turner look. She got her Latina Turner look. Breasts enormous out here in these streets. But this is in 13. He got them bad legs right there, though. This is in 2014. Sirius XM. Oh, she has some face work. It looked like she got some face work right there because it looked a little different. Or she could have had it right there, too. Strolling down. Hold on. Wendy like she had a little juice back in 15. And this was 9 years ago. This right was 9 years ago. Damn, look at the evolution. Okay, but still not now. Legs, baby. Look how light her face is. That baby bleaching heavy, and now her legs is damn near matching right now. Right? This is 2016. High energy with a blonde bob and a mini dress. 2018. Thought she was pregnant or something, but she not. And this was revealing 25-pound loss in season 2 of the Wendy Williams show. I don't like that little ugly ass dress she had on. I like that W. I gotta get me a W. Because my name Willie. My name Willie Williams. Jesus. Oh, no. I thought she was a young girl. But that's an old sister right there. That's 65 years old. So that ain't bad right there. But anyway, this is the evolution. Health is everything. We talk about health around here a whole bunch of time. Health is everything. Health is worth more than your millions. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Trying to help. You ain't got to believe me. Live your own life. Do what you want to do. You grown. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We also streaming live on x.com, The Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get our numbers up around there. For those of you who is on X right now, watching the player, like, share, subscribe. Needed support, like always. Shout out to Jay for the $6 cash app. I appreciate that right there. What is damn it, we almost 400 people. We should be over 300 with the thumbs up. Why is we on that 224? Y'all do know that's pre-Thanksgiving? That's why your turkey ain't gonna come out good. Listen, hit the thumbs up. That bitch dropped from 380 people to 344 like that. What the hell going on? What is going on out here in these streets? Huh? Somebody say that they had done sent me an app and I ain't been on the other cash app for so long. Shout out to Alexander for yesterday for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. My bad. Oh, no. That was today. That was today. Oh, shit. I don't know what the hell going on. For the $5 cash app today. Shout out to Sabria for the $1 cash app for yesterday. Say offer 15 months. Wait, hold on. I gotta refresh that then. Because that can't be yesterday. Well, it is yesterday. She offered 15 months. Oh yeah, her layoff. Her layoff thing for General Motors kicked in yesterday. And before criminal. It's a shame what a lot of us we may experience, and this is why we also talk about, y'all, we have to put ourselves in a position to where if we lose a job or anything, that it will affect you, but it will not knock you down. really, really like that. We got to put ourselves in a position to where we can sustain ourselves. This is why they call that thing emergency funds. We have to create emergency funds. I know. A lot of us, especially us, when we get these new jobs and stuff like that, we get the bouncing back and everything. So we got to hang out, we got to buy stuff and all that fly stuff right there. Instead of y'all, when y'all first get y'all little jobs and shit like that, when you get your new jobs, listen to all you new job people. I know you ain't had money in a good little minute. You weren't able to do the things that you really wanted to do, like on the regular. But now you got your new job and stuff like that, and now you want to be out and about and be in the streets and all that, and buying stuff and all that. If you can sit down for the first year you own your doggone job and stack all the money that you can, listen, I do understand you believe that the streets can't have a good time without you. I'm here to tell you, yes, they can. A lot of you all believe that the club ain't going to be jumping if you're not going to be there. It's going to be jumping, whether you're there or not. Sit down for that first year. Stack that change up. Remember, you ain't had a job in probably like a month or 2 or 6 or a year, something like that. Stack that change up. Make it to where if you lose this job, that is really not going to set you that far back until you get another job. Trying to tell y'all something. Stack that change, and then you can go out and do certain things that you really, really want to do. But I know a lot of y'all ain't going to listen to that shit right there because the club jumping this weekend. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all went to the classics last weekend knowing that you ain't got no goddamn money. Or you had a few dollars, the $200-$300 that you could have saved, you done spent it at the damn classics and have no more money saved. And now you got to pray that you get you by 5-6 paychecks to save some more damn money. Why do we want to live like that? Listen. You can take a year off. We all can take a year off. Life will continue to go. I promise you, life will continue to go on. Just put yourself in a better position in case the storm come. Move right along. I ain't gonna get much hold you. Let's go on out here to Tampa because they out here shooting people. They out here shooting out there in Tampa. He say that's really, really scary to think about. Say back-to-back broad daylight shootings. Yeah, they shooting in broad day.
Back to the news now. Tampa police are investigating 2 shootings happening in broad daylight, not even a day apart. This afternoon, detectives found a teen with a gunshot wound near West Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. News Channel's Nicole Rogers joins us now live at Tampa Police Headquarters. Nicole, what are you hearing from the community? People got to be shaken up out there.
Josh, they're pretty concerned. I mean, we're just 2 days away from Thanksgiving, and you now have 2 families grappling with a loved one caught in the middle of this gun violence. So we went here to Tampa Police to try to figure out what is going on. Monday, 1 dead after a shooting Tampa Police say took place here off of North Florida Avenue. Now Tuesday, a teen hospitalized after detectives say a fight turned into gunfire.
It's actually even scarier, like it's in broad daylight.
Lunchtime, broad daylight, I'm coming, gonna enjoy my good lunch, and it's a shooting. Like, I couldn't talk for like 30 minutes. I was scared and shot. I couldn't believe it.
Like, what are you doing with a gun?
Questions as the Tampa community grapples with yet another shooting, with Thanksgiving just 2 days away. And we had another shooting in broad daylight just yesterday. Any idea if they're...
I want to introduce y'all to Miss Lewis. This is Tampa Police Department. She looks like she's in high school. She looks like she's in middle school. Am I lying? Can she pass for a middle schooler? That baby look like she is in like the 7th grade.
In broad daylight.
Look at that baby. Yes, she's pretty. And she got her edges. Damn it, she look like a minor. That baby is on the Tampa Police Department. She one of us. Say that baby like a young tender out here, don't it?
Just yesterday. Any idea if they're connected?
At this point, there's no evidence to suggest that either of these shootings are connected, and investigators are following leads in both, and it appears that the shooting that occurred yesterday was not random and that they may have been targeting, unfortunately, that individual.
Look how that baby sound like she educated. She probably had her mama and her daddy in her life. Look how she oh my God, I like the professionalism. And yeah, go ahead, baby.
And that they may have been targeting, unfortunately, that individual.
Nevertheless, some people like Sorello Chin are worried what's next.
Bullets don't have a name, so it could have been anything. Bullets do not have a name. Anybody could have got shot, like any bystander, any of the patients, anybody, and that's scary. That's really scary to think about.
I can understand.
You say, Willie, she don't need no more mango season. She ripe and ready for picking. Facts.
Understand why the community may feel concerned. I want to reassure them that we're increasing our patrols during this week, during this holiday season. And of course, if you see anything, please contact us. And please just don't use a gun to settle a dispute. We don't want any families to have to endure any more tragedy during this holiday season.
That's crazy. She look like a minor. Now, I want y'all to understand this right here. A lot of people will be attracted to her, right? And she can pass as a minor. She at the least look like she can be in high school. At the least, she look like she can be in high school. I say middle school. She look like high school, and we like, damn, she pretty. And players ready to smash. Hell, we got some women that's ready to smash. Shout out to our stud sisters. Yeah.
Anyone with any information is being asked.
And please just don't use a gun to settle a dispute. We don't want any families to have to endure any more tragedy during this holiday season.
Anyone with any information
say only in your world, Willie,
is being asked to contact Tampa police. They say no detail is too small, and you never know what little piece of information could help get justice for these families.
Right.
Live in Tampa, Nicole Rogers, 8 on your side.
I got to back it up because when they were talking about people out here shooting, why is these two sisters laughing and smiling and shit about people getting shot?
Into gunfire.
It's actually even scarier. Like, it's in broad daylight.
Lunchtime, broad daylight. I'm coming, gonna enjoy my good lunch, and it's a shooting.
I'm coming. I'm gonna enjoy my good lunch. Why do we have to know that you finna have you a good lunch? Now, I want to say shout out to Baby for having her real. Damn it, her ponytail ain't real, but damn it, the front real. I don't know. But them baby's cute, though. Go on.
Lunchtime, broad day.
Baby got that little lip gloss. It's kind of cold and kind of, damn it, in Tampa right now. Y'all need your lip gloss popping.
Lunchtime, broad daylight. I'm coming, gonna enjoy my good lunch. And
or is it that they just happy to be on the news? I would probably be smiling and showing all my goddamn teeth, too, if I was on national television. So, I really ain't tripping.
It's a shooting, like, I couldn't talk for like 30 minutes. I was scared and shot. I couldn't believe it.
Like, what are you doing with a gun?
Questions.
What are you doing with a gun? Girl, 15-year-olds got guns out here in these streets. So that's a real? Yeah. This, it could just be color. It could just be colored hair. It could be her real though.
Like, what are you doing with a gun?
Questions.
Yeah. News happy. Cause me personally, being on television, I couldn't stop smiling and be like, damn, I made it. But Willie, no, we're talking about 5 people who have been killed in their own home. Hey, shit, it's the Willie Williams Show. How y'all doing? What's happening? Mama! What it do, baby? We made it. Oh, damn it. The top of the world, Mom. I let me smiling shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, what up? Like, Willie, this is like a tragic story that just happened. 5 people is dead and 2 of them are children and stuff like that. Shit, what up, boy? To all my players out there in these doggone street, what's happening? You know? Damn, it's sad what happened on down there if you pretend to care. But other than that right there, shit, we just right here chilling. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the WillieWilliamsShow.com if you want to get some more information about the situation. You know, but I'd probably be smiling too. You say, hide your kids, your wife and your husband. For real though. But this is just sad, y'all. We got to stop shooting in the daytime. I'm just saying something. Listen, you can shoot. Don't shoot in daytime. Like, people like be going to work. People going to work. People be making like deliveries and stuff. Y'all out here, people got to duck and dodge trying to make deliveries and stuff. And that's not a good thing. That's really, really not a good thing. Let's go ahead on and go around here too. I think this happened in New York. Or no, this actually could have happened anywhere because they got buses everywhere. And I thought that this was like on the subway, but this is on the bus. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He said we got the silliest pastor on earth. Jesus, listen. I am childish. I'm trying to content the damn. I'm trying to live some more of my childhood. Why the hell we got to grow up? Why y'all really want to be? Do y'all know we wanted to be grown? That's because we ain't know no damn better. Now that we grown, we don't like to be grown. I don't want to be like an adult every day. I don't. Well, no. Yeah, I just don't. I want to do child stuff sometimes. I don't know. Why we got to be grown? Like, it's just stupid. And why being a child only lasts like 17 years? What is that about? It's just stupid. It's just really, really stupid. But anyway, we have a situation that had happened on a bus. They call it a Straphanger. I don't know what a Straphanger is. All I know, damn it, is two men on the bus getting into an altercation and punches is being thrown. Here we go.
Now an assault that took place on a busy N train during the Monday morning commute we're just learning about.
Yeah, the dispute ended in the subways. It ended in violence, and the victim is now telling his story to Eyewitness News.
Sit out of buddy. I don't even know what was said. Watch it.
And the victim is now telling his story to Eyewitness News. Eyewitness News reporter Janice Hughes is live in the East Village with the story. Janice.
Come on, Janice. Tell us the story.
Well, David and Liz, this victim tells me in all his years of riding his subway and encountering people, this is the first time an encounter has escalated to violence like this.
But the first time he ever been hit that damn fast and didn't even know it.
He says he's actually not surprised. He said all this does is reaffirm the fact that more needs to be done to keep everyday New Yorkers safe on the trains.
All this does is reaffirm that you niggers got behavior problems.
Said all this does is reaffirm the fact that more needs to be done to keep everyday New Yorkers safe on the trains. What started out as just an average Monday morning commute for Alex Rakuten turned into anything but. He tells Eyewitness News he was on the N train heading to work when the man sitting next to him became upset.
He's being aggressive that apparently I sat too close to him. I told him, dude, just chill out. Like, just chill. It's 8:30 in the morning. Just going to work. Nobody needs this. Just chill out. And
I feel him though. Damn, dog, we going to work. Why you so angry? But listen, if anybody tell y'all that y'all sitting too close, a good idea would just be to move.
And he just escalated.
A video from a witness shows the man, who has now been identified as Timothy Barbie, then hit Rakuten across the face, sending his glasses flying. The video may have stopped here, but the confrontation continued.
And then I got on top of him, and I was just grabbed a hold of him, and I was thinking, like, just don't let go, because he's much bigger than me. I don't know what's on his mind, right? So I was just...
Don't let go, you're going to get whooped. How many of y'all believe that he hadn't got on top of him? Now, I did not see like the whole video. Maybe like the whole video is like on World Star, something like that right there. But how many of y'all think that he hadn't got on top of him?
Holding him until the cops came.
Rakuten says the 34-year-old then started calling out for help, but he says he didn't let go, fearing what Barbie might do next. Barbie was arrested and charged with assault. Rakuten luckily wasn't seriously hurt, and this incident comes as Mayor Eric Adams lauds the drop in subway crime.
Even last month on our subway system, we witnessed over 20% decrease in crime in our subway system.
I told y'all, like, every time something transpired in a fight or a shooting or something, well, crime is down. Don't nobody want to hear no shit about crime down when we talking about a crime that just happened and or some type of fight or something aggressive just happened. I don't care about your damn numbers, but why is he smacking every time he say? Listen, why is he doing that? He keep doing that. I don't.
Eric Adams lauds
I hope I don't do. Do I be doing that?
Drop in subway crime.
Even last month on our subway system, we witnessed a over 20% decrease in crime in our subway system.
But for some like Rakuten, those numbers just don't reflect what they're seeing on a daily basis.
Those numbers not reflecting. They out here violent out here in these streets. Here you talk about crime down. I'm riding the subway every doggone day and something transpiring every day.
Everybody that gets on the subway in the morning knows they're going down into a dangerous place. That's just the reality we live in.
Going down to a dangerous place. Shout out to T. Lee for being a member for 22 months. He said he couldn't even break the man glasses. Laugh my ass off. Got to be more careful. He said, no, Willie, you don't smack your lips. Damn it, because maybe people be doing it, but they can't hear it, or like they don't recognize that they're actually doing it. I don't know, and so that's why I'm asking you good people, because y'all be listening to me talk. So he said he practicing his public speaking methods.
Well, earlier today, more crime on the subway. Police say a pair of would-be robbers approached a subway rider at the Bryant Park subway station around 9 o'clock this morning and attempted to take that man's cell phone. Well, one of the suspects punched the victim, at which point the victim pulled out a knife and slashed him in the arm. Police say the would-be victim kept going on the train while the would-be robbery suspect fled the scene. Live in the East Village, Janice.
Live in the East Village. Listen, and I had told y'all, when we sitting this goddamn close and we may be speaking to one another, we spitting in each other's mouth, and now you got his saliva in your mouth and your saliva in his mouth on your way to work. So you tasting everything that he had done ate. Everything he done ate. Just right there in your mouth. Your mouth was open and he was speaking, and like a little spitball went right on your front tooth, and then you swallow. Y'all gotta stop being that close. I'm trying to help, but I do understand that you have to speak close when you is in close proximity, but at least like turn like your head like at an angle. Do not be facing people, because that shit can really get into you. Stuff like that right there. But you trying to tell buddy, hey, calm down. 8 o'clock in the morning, pimp. What are you doing? Which I do understand that argument, but if there was any other seat, you should have just got up. You should have just got up. I do understand that y'all on the tight trains and all that fly stuff right there. And a lot of times, hell, you don't want to be punked, which I get that you really don't want to be punked just as a man. But if somebody say, man, why the hell you sitting close to me? I think that I am just going to move, because in my mind, it's finna go just a little further. Now, I've been on, I'm strolling World Star to see if they got like the whole thing, so maybe I can see like the whole video, but I don't see the video. So I don't see the video, and I don't know what else happened, but he said that he hadn't got on top of him. I was like, boy, I guess. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Don't be arguing with nobody that goddamn close to your face. Don't you ever argue that close. That stupid. Don't do it. I'm trying to help. Move right along. Damn, it's 10 after the hour. For those of you who are just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, and we also streaming live on x.com, The Willie Williams Show. Again, if you're new around here, go ahead on and subscribe. Need your support out here in these streets. Shout out to James for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Why ain't my likes over 300? Why ain't my likes over 300? We well over 300 people watching. I need some more likes. I need to listen, likes and shares is free. Likes and shares is free. If you would also like to support the machine, we also have PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, Patreon, got the join button, subscribe button, Pleasant Candles. We got merch on the website. We're doing a whole bunch of things out here if you would like to support a player. Either which way, I'm asking for your support. Do not be afraid to support a player. Don't let nobody scare you off. Don't let nobody scare you from supporting a player. Oh, I think we got one. Oh, they got gang activity? Jesus. We got us one. We got us one out here. Let me use this one because I ain't used this one in a good little minute. Hold on, let me get myself together. Got myself a gun. Hold on. Bam. Got it. Here we go. Here we go. You ready? Is you ready? Ready? Set. Here we go. We have a man who is accused of rapping his girlfriend. Body up in the trash bags. A man is accused of rapping his little la-la up in the trash bags and dumping the body. He preserved the body and then dumped the body.
We now have a name and a face to the body found earlier this month in Cabarrus County. The woman has been identified as 33-year-old Iltrade Dade.
We're also learning tonight investigators have a man in custody accused of dumping her body.
Our Michael Warwick is joining us live from Cabarrus County. And Michael, we're learning much about this victim. What have you found out?
Yeah, the Cabarrus County Sheriff's Office tells us this woman was reported missing in Florida earlier this month. 2 days later, police say her body would be found wrapped in trash bags. Cabarrus County investigators released this photo of 33-year-old Iltrade Dade.
Iltrade Dade. She ain't black American. She's something else.
Woman whose body was found November 4th, wrapped in trash bags and dumped near the Rocky River Bridge.
Hey.
Police arrested 47-year-old Jacquez Hans Jerome
47, she 30, 31, 33, something like that right now.
For allegedly hiding her body. The pair, police say, were dating, and Dade had joined Jerome, who's a trucker, on a trip from Florida.
Okay.
All my sympathy goes out to her family, especially senseless. You know, it's crazy.
I thought that he was a dude out of Houston who made the burgers. Trill Burgers. Damn it, I can't think of his name right now. Somebody help me out.
All my sympathy goes out to her family, especially senseless. You know, it's crazy. For anybody to lose a loved one.
This man, Troy.
Yeah, Bun B. Bun B is that? Yeah. That mean he looked just like hell. He damn near sound just like him. Say trucker alert.
Lives next to Jerome's listed address on his arrest warrant. Jerome has not been charged with Dade's death, but police are treating it as a homicide. How Dade died is unclear.
You never know who you live next to. If he did do it, that's she said earlier, it's pretty creepy that somebody's capable of that and they're actually 20 feet from you.
Troy is glad there are now some answers to a case that for a month went without them.
It's critical because everybody needs closure. And I'm glad they found their body. I'm glad if he did it and if he actually did it. And, you know, he needs to get the fullest extent of the law.
Jerome is being held on a $1 million bond. Court records show he'll go in front of a judge December 12th.
So we gotta wait till December 12th to see what they're gonna say about Buddy. Boy, I wonder what she did. Hell, he took on some trips. They got into a relationship and she probably haven't been traveling and stuff. He 47 and she 30 something. You know what I'm saying, baby? I can go it on and take you on around the world, baby. I'm a truck out here in these doggone streets, baby. I'm fresh out of Florida, shout it. I can take you on around the world, baby. Which Florida is like the hardest state to get loads coming out of Florida. But god damn it, he was able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what she did. Because there's a reason. There's always a reason. And she was an old young one too. Hold on.
This county investigators released this photo of 33-year-old
33 and he was 47. 33 for oh, all right. Oh, she probably ain't really been nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the 30-something-year-olds who ain't never left like they county. Shout out to you 30-something-year-olds who never left your county, let alone or yet alone. Is it yet alone or yet? It's one of them alones. Your county and or your state. Shout yourself out if you ain't never left your state. Damn, sugar, we got to find out what had done transpire. But when they update me, I will update you, good people. Moving right along, I ain't going to even much over you. Yeah. I had done shout it out. We got one, goddamn. Yeah. Because we do domestic love around here. We do domestic love, and we will always point out the love that people have out here in these streets for one another. Let's go to Memphis. We going to Memphis. Going on around here. See what we got in Memphis. I didn't know. Why didn't y'all tell me? Hold on now. Why is that showing like that? I didn't know, and why didn't y'all tell me? So it's let alone. Say let alone. Oh, all right. I was thinking about yet alone and something else alone. It's something like that. I be getting confused sometimes. Don't judge me till you walk a mile in my shoes and all that fly stuff right there. Only God can judge me. He know my heart. He know my heart. My mama black. Mama black. Whichever one you say. Okay. You say she thought she was just gonna ride. Yeah. She didn't know that it was like a last little trip. You know what I'm saying? This last little trip. I'm gonna take you on, shout. This it right here. He say didn't know she had to ride. Okay, got to be more careful. The hell he get these plastic bags from? Oh, shit, maybe he had that. Maybe this ain't his first rodeo. Maybe it ain't. Maybe it ain't. Let's go on around here to Memphis. I didn't know that y'all had all these goddamn gangs in Memphis. I would just assume that everywhere got gangs. I got it. That's cute. I didn't know y'all had 48 gangs. Is anybody in here from Memphis? Now, is this Memphis, Tennessee, or is it Memphis, Kansas? Some shit like that. Hold on. Damn, I got to pull up the map. Because I know that is two Memphises. I just drive through both of them. Damn it, because it sit like right on the borders or something like that right there. The hell is Tennessee? Tennessee is a state, ain't it? Oh, all right, bam. If it's Memphis, Tennessee, or it's Memphis, Arkansas, or something like that right there? Yeah. Because West Memphis is in Arkansas, right? West Memphis is in Arkansas. And I think that the states is separate. All right, so there is a Memphis. So it's a Tennessee and a Mississippi line right there. And a Memphis and West Memphis is in Arkansas. So I wonder if this Memphis, Tennessee. What, damn it, Willie, why you did all that right there when all you have to do is just find out? Here we go.
Nearly 50 gangs across the city of Memphis. Tonight, we got a look inside the work MPD's multi-gang unit does daily, tracking the crimes these gangs commit.
Action News 5's Wendy Williams live in studio now. Monty, tell us, are these gangs responsible for a lot of crime in the Bluff City?
That's a good thing. So where is the Bluff City? Where's the Bluff City at? Which state is the Bluff City? They say, Willie, they must got 3 to 5 man gangs. You might be right about that right there. Where is the Bluff City? Is it Arkansas? Where is the Bluff City? The Bluff City is Shelby County, including a city in Tennessee and a city in Arkansas. So it's in both. But no. Bluff City is in both. Say it's Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis is actually located in the Hades.
Well, MPD says a lot of the crime is domestic related and not gang related, according to MPD. Now, people who know each other or people who are related, but that does not take away the fact that there is still gang related crimes happening in the city.
So Bluff City is Memphis, Tennessee.
48 active gangs in Memphis. The Memphis Police Department's multi-gang unit shared what gangs they are keeping a watch on. It's not just the well-known national gangs. MPD leaders said the subset gangs are what causes some of the violent crimes around the city.
But we have the national gangs. But what we have in the city is what they call subset gangs.
One of the subsets, All Off the Blade, also known as AOB, is a group of very violent men and women, according to MPD.
They say all off the blade. I like the blade talk. All off the blade, bitch.
One of the subsets, All Off the Blade, also known as AOB, is a group of very violent men and women, according to MPD.
The names come up from time to time. Some of them are more active than others. Recently did a couple of of operations.
Recently, the department had Operation All Off Boyd. That was in the area of Tate and Boyd, where much of the gang is located. During that operation, investigators identified 2 men, part of AOB, who they say were causing a lot of issues. Those men were caught in Nashville.
We have received information, real-time information on them, and we found them located in a house in the insulation hiding in the house.
Say, where's the church pastors helping the community youth? Shit, they scared of the gangs.
Nashville Metro Police identified the 2 men as Cayman Carwell and Marvin Roper.
Shout out to Play Alpha having tattoos on his neck. I ain't saying people with tattoos on their necks is bad people. Just like to point out, tattoos on his neck.
Both of Memphis. Carwell was wanted in Memphis on multiple charges, including first-degree murder. Roper was also wanted in Memphis on multiple charges, including felony theft, vehicle burglary, and gun theft.
You say tons of guns down in Tennessee and Arkansas.
Now, MPD leaders also noted in the past 2 months of their fugitive task force, they have arrested over 600 people. 400 had violent warrants.
Damn. You arrest 600 people and 400 have violent warrants. Why? Well, we know why they back out in the community, because they want them people to be back around you. The people who was writing the legislation. Yeah.
Live in studio.
This is why they able to be out there round you people. They say straight, damn it, they straight off the blade them. They straight off the blade.
One of the subs.
Look. Dallas, Enrique, damn it, Enrico or something like that right there. Katorian, Maquan. I think this boy name is Alexis. Boy, I know good as hell where your name ain't Alexis.
In the city is what they call a subset.
One of
the damn it, you all can't see it. Hold on. I think his name is Alexis. The hell? Who raised it? Well, alright. I ain't gotta ask that question. But hold on. I want y'all to see. I don't know. It say this looks like a A. L. I'm good. I'm gonna say L. Can it be like a E X I S? Oh, is that a girl? This could be Alexis. This could be that could be a whole girl. I don't need much. No, they playing too much. They playing too much with my. Damn it, no. Hold on. Hold on.
Subsets all off the blade.
All off the blade. Perry, you too old to be a part of this shit right here. Marcus, Tamika, James, Decorion, and Trina, Trania look light skinned today. You say I'm guessing Alexis. Yeah. You say Willie off the devil juice today. Nah, I'm sober as hell. It's a sad thing, but I'm sober as hell. Oh, all right. So Alexis is the girl. Got it.
Blade, also known as AOB, is a group of very violent men and women, according to MPD.
So Alexis,
one of the.
That's a whole girl. And shout out Stud Sister. I've had a tattoo on her face right there. And said people with tattoos on their face right there. It's bad people. I just like to point out they got a tattoo on their face. But anyway, I didn't know they were 48. They say it's almost 50. 48 gangs out there. Now, watch this. Black folks have a problem in Memphis, West Memphis, in Memphis, Tennessee, in Memphis, Arkansas. Living bad neighborhoods. In these same neighborhoods, in these same states, in these same cities, guess who having a good time living in these cities? I like to you, brothers and sisters. They got 48 gangs. And I can almost I can almost say this with damn near 100% certainty. White folks ain't having no problems with these gangs. I'm just saying something. It's kind of like when we speak on Chicago. We see a whole bunch of killings and shooting in Chicago. Mothers is losing their babies on the regular, on the daily in Chicago. And then you may see some other videos to where white folks having a great time. I love this city. You know what I'm saying? Like they're having a good time. But in y'all community, in you people's community, y'all scared to go outside. And when you go outside, you may not come back inside. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to say this right here. We the problem. Yeah. You people is the problem. It got to be something about the melanin. The melanin got to be the problem. No matter where we go, we is a problem. Even in our own continent. In Africa, we is a problem. White folks live in Africa, they having a great time. Black folks in Africa, damn it, they still tribe killing. What is we doing? I love being dark and hue, but I gotta call it for what it is, or for how I see it. You say you gotta peek around the corner before you step outside. And a lot of us, we have been beat down so much to where we don't even want to move out of our cities because we don't want to be called, we don't want to be looked at as sellouts. But I would rather be looked at as a sellout than to be looked at with my picture on the t-shirt. Y'all know that black folks will not leave the community and move to a non-predominantly black community because they don't want to be looked at as a sellout or Uncle Tom. Do y'all know how stupid that is? Y'all know how stupid that is? Huh? I don't know. You say a problem in Rwanda. You say I'm sold all the way. Listen. I've been sold out. And I don't know what the hell I sold out from. I don't know what the hell I sold out. I don't owe you for nothing. Say not everybody, Willie. I know. It's the majority. I know. It's just like literally. I can go back to the old neighborhood and talk to some player and be like, man, what the hell is y'all gonna get from around here? Oh, hey. Hell nah, man. I ain't finna go around there and stay with them white folks, shit like that. I still got partners and shit who talk like that. I ain't finna go live around them white folks. Well, you ain't got to live around, like, what you talking about? You can live in a non-predominantly black neighborhood to where it's a mixture of people. They go straight to, I ain't living around them crackers like that. Hold on, pimp. What you think they gonna do to you? Truth be told, they ain't doing nothing to us. So I blame single mamas and their son for every genocide, even in Rwanda. Do y'all know that I am gonna go back and watch Rwanda? I think it was on Saturday or something. I was sifting through because I love I love old movies and stuff that I grew up on. Well, really, really good movies that was made back in my day. You know what I'm saying? Like in the 90s and in the early 2000s, stuff like that. I like those type of movies. So I saw Rwanda and I was like, I don't want to watch it right now. I think that I'm going to go ahead on and watch that thing probably like tomorrow, something like that right there. Because I watched it so long ago with a different thought process. See, and this is why I will go back and watch movies now, because I know that my thought process has changed. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Damn shame. We got 4 to 5. We got, I guess this is an update. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show, and we also streaming on x.com, The Willie Williams Show. I need support around here in the doggone street. Damn, we over 300. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate the support out here. Listen, thumbs ups is free. share button is free. We got PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Need support all the way around the board, like I always say. Then we got subscribe button, join button, Patreon, and we got Pleasant Candles. And we got merch on the website, thewilliewilliamsshow.com. We have 4 out of 5 suspects charged in the murder of Kaylee Knight. Kylie or Kaylee? I'm going to go with Kylie. C-A-I-L-E-E. Kylie, like Cali or Kylie. But anyway, here we go.
Now a News 5 update that's new at 4. The 5 suspects charged in the shooting death of a 9-year-old girl in Mobile were back in court today for an arraignment. Police say Kaylee Knight was asleep on a couch when shots were fired into her home, hitting her. Next,
they would call it, look at her being sassy. Oh, just such a little cutie, but she looks like a little girl. And I just hate how well, the little girls are going to be the little girls, and they be taken after their mamas and stuff like that right there. But a lot of times with like the positioning and like the gestures that a lot of mothers don't mind for the children to make, I don't think that y'all be thinking it through though. Like I really don't. But anyway, it ain't about her like that right there. But
into her home, hitting her. Next month will mark 1 year since Kaylee was killed on Rhett Drive near Ziegler Boulevard and Cody Road. WKRG News 5's Catherine Brook is at Government Plaza. Catherine, if it's up to the DA, the suspects will not face the death penalty. Damn
shame. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. He said, how can we be a sellout if we never bought in? Exactly. Like I don't understand, but that's what black folks had came up with. Here we go.
Yeah, Cherish, the state decided in court today that all 5 of the suspects will face life without the possibility of parole. Ariel Curry, Tyrone Williams, Darius Lucky, Ricky Thier, and the 5th suspect we can't name because she is a minor were all indicted, each of them charged with 2 counts of capital murder. The defendants are accused of shooting into a dwelling, and each are accused of the death of a child under the age of 14. District Attorney Keith Blackwood says the state will not be seeking the death penalty for any of the suspects.
So why wouldn't y'all seek the death penalty and they shot that baby by mistake on purpose, huh?
The DA believes the suspects did not intend to kill 9-year-old Kaylee Knight.
So because they did not intend to kill the 9-year-old, then they shouldn't get the death penalty.
Prosecutors believe the target was the shooting victim's 16-year-old brother.
So they was going to shoot a 16-year-old but shot a 9-year-old, and that's the reason they should not get the death penalty, because she wasn't the target.
Prosecutors say each of the defendants must be held accountable for Kaylee Knight's murder.
This is a completely tragic case where a child lost her life.
This is the district attorney who made that decision.
And it just didn't have to happen. So we're going to seek justice. We're going to do everything that we can in our power to make sure that all 5 of these defendants are convicted.
Ariel Curry was the only suspect that entered a plea during the arraignment, pleading not guilty. The 4 other defendants will go through a youthful offender status in the beginning of next year. After the youthful...
Who said that they weren't guilty? Hold on.
The 4 other defendants will go through a youthful offender status in the beginning of next year. After the youthful...
are convicted.
Ariel Curry was the only suspect that entered...
Ariel was the only suspect. So who was Ariel? Oh, that's Ariel. That's the dog you sister right there. All right. So she the one who said that she ain't guilty. Listen, she gonna tell on everybody. That baby gonna tell her she done already told. Ain't had nothing to do with it.
Only suspect that entered a plea during the arraignment, pleading not guilty. The 4 other defendants will go through a youthful offender status in the beginning of next year. After the youthful offender hearings, all 5 of the suspects will then have a general status hearing in late February next year.
You say these damn DAs, they always got a reason. It makes no sense, especially for the explanation that was given. Like what
Live at Government Plaza in downtown Mobile, Catherine Brook, WKRG News 5.
That makes it even worse that an innocent 9-year-old got killed, and they was trying to kill another minor, which was 7 years older than her, and they should not get the death penalty because she wasn't the target? Because they did not intentionally, or they did not set out to kill her. Their intent wasn't to kill her. Their intent was to kill another minor. They was going to kill another minor, and you don't think they deserve the death penalty. Their intent was still to kill, and to kill another minor. That's what's up. They don't need the death penalty. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. These the people who we have in office. These literally the people who we have in office. People who we voted for and just, oh, they'll be a good fit. Yeah. It'll be a real good fit. And again, wondering why these people is in your neighborhood or continue to be in your neighborhood. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. I think that this right here was up in Atlanta. We got a little sad story out of the A. We have the an inspiring TikTok star is missing after a night out. They can't find him. They looking for Buddy. They can't find him.
Tonight in Forest Park, a multi-agency search is underway for an aspiring TikTok creator who vanished earlier this month.
The 31-year-old father's loved ones tell Fox 5's Joy Dukes they're concerned. Joy joins us at the live desk with the latest on the investigation.
Yeah, Russ Courtney, it's been 10 days since anyone last saw or heard from 31-year-old Jair Snyder. And family members say that's unusual, prompting investigators from both the Clayton County and Forest Park police departments to take a closer look into his disappearance.
We are very concerned. We've been trying to find out what has happened to him for well over a week.
Jasnique Oliver says her family is not in the holiday spirit this year, consumed with worry over her brother Jair's whereabouts.
Him not posting, he hadn't called his son.
He ain't even called his shouty. So he missing.
You know, and that's not like him.
Oliver tells Fox 5 her brother, an aspiring artist and content creator, has been missing since November 15th. He borrowed a friend's 2000 silver Toyota 4Runner for a night out at Rumors nightclub in Forest Park, but never returned.
I got a call from the friend that Saturday. He went out that Friday. I got a call from the friend that Saturday that Jair has been missing and he hasn't brought his car back.
She tells Fox 5 they tried not to assume the worst, but Jair not reaching out to his son, who has a chromosomal disorder known as DeGeorge syndrome, prompted more concern on top of his phone being off.
He calls his son pretty much every day.
After a week of hoping he'd turn up, Oliver says she and other family members flew in from out of town to file a police report and lead a search in the area over the weekend. So far, nothing has come up.
We do feel like he could be in danger because, you know, we're not getting any answers from people that were with him.
Clayton County Police say right now they aren't aware of any suspicion of foul play. Forest Park Police say detectives are following all possible leads. The investigation is ongoing. Oliver tells Fox 5 they won't stop searching until they find him. And Jair is 6'7" and he wears his hair in locks. He was last seen wearing a black sweater and black long pants. If you have any information, give detectives a call. At the live desk, Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, let's hope his loved ones can get some answers and try to track him down. Joy.
Yep. I hope that they find. They call him too tall. And hell, because he's 6'7", aka too tall out here in the street. But they titled this right here. You said that they found him dead? All right. Give me just a second and I'm going to look that up too. But they say they call him an inspiring TikTok star. I saw some and I'm like, what? Y'all see what I see? They titled this story "Aspiring TikTok Star Missing After Night Out." Do y'all see what I see? Huh? Aspiring TikTok star. How you He said, I got more followers, so I must be famous. I don't understand. He's an aspiring TikTok star with 157 followers? I guess you want to be a TikTok star. I guess is what inspiring means. You're trying to make it, but they saying it as if he done already hit like 100 or 50,000 or something. 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, hell, 1,000. Why would they label it like that? I don't know. You say he was in a creator content house. Oh, he was in a creator content house? Oh, wow. That's what's up. So that right there was a day ago. Hold on. Driver arrested, yada, yada. All right, so let's see if they done updated it then. Because I don't, this is different. Inspiring. Right, that was a day ago. Updated 2 hours ago.
Naked.
Naked? Ain't got no clothes? You lying to me? Wait, so this the same thing? Oh, hold on.
The agency search is underway.
No, we just did that. All right, so that ain't it. So they don't have a. Wait, hold on. All right, bam. I found it. I got it.
We have breaking news tonight out of Clayton County. An aspiring TikTok star that we told you was reported.
Hold on. Let me grab this piece of it right here. My bad. We got breaking news out here in these streets. The missing aspiring TikTok star found dead in Georgia. Got to be more careful.
We have breaking news tonight out of Clayton County. An aspiring TikTok star that we told you was reported missing has now been found dead. Clayton police had searched for Jair Snyder around where they tracked his phone. Fox 5's Joy Dukes has followed this case. She's joining us live at the scene. Joy, just not the outcome his loved ones were hoping for.
Yeah, good evening to you both. This is certainly not the news that we wanted to report, but unfortunately just in the last hour here, Clayton County Police have confirmed that the body that they found here off of Brown Road in Jonesboro is in fact Jair Snyder. Now take a look behind me. You can see the tree line here. Snyder, we knew, as what we reported yesterday, was last seen in this area. He was at a nightclub, Rumors nightclub, and apparently had borrowed a friend's car. Well, family members say that they tracked his location all the way to Brown Road, about 25 minutes away from that nightclub, and that they called police earlier today around 1 p.m. Police came out, and sure enough, they found the car in this wooded area. Now, so far, police telling us that it was so deep in this wooded area that it's very likely that he was traveling at a high rate of speed here. They had the intersection here blocked off for a few hours as they worked to pull that car out of that wooded area and also pull his body out, and that's when they were again able to confirm his identity. Now, we know that his family members have been extremely concerned about this. Just for the last 10 days, they say November 15th was the last time anyone had heard or seen him. Here's what police are saying about this. Obviously, the timing of this is all the more heartbreaking just before Thanksgiving.
It's always tragic when we lose a citizen or anybody passing through our county. Clayton County is committed to working hard with our local agencies to locate any of our missing people and try to give a peaceful resolution to any of the families that are out here looking for their individuals or experiencing anything in our area. So we give our sincerest, heartfelt condolences to the family that when we found him, it was in these circumstances.
It took police several hours to process the scene here, and his body is now at the medical examiner's office where they will undergo an autopsy. And we know that the car has been taken back to headquarters for Clayton County Police. They are going to get a search warrant so that they can try and get inside the car and figure out if there's any more evidence that might help them find out exactly what happened to Jair. But just in a few moments, we will be speaking with family members who came out here to see the scene for themselves. They walked back into the wooded area and now have come back onto the street. You can just imagine the heartbreak, you guys, just right before the Thanksgiving holiday. That's the latest here live in Clayton County. Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, that's what's up. Joy Dukes, Fox 5 News. But hell, this is why you don't let nobody borrow your damn car.
And all the way to Brown Road, about 25.
So they're not saying like the car was shot up or something like that right there. They're not giving that much information about the situation. Okay, they found the car, and he must have been traveling like at a high speed. I got that right there. y'all ain't talking about like no signs of alcohol and or gunshots and or somebody running into the back of the car or anything. Y'all, the drugs or nothing.
Minutes away from that nightclub, and that they called police earlier today around 1 p.m.
Then I got another problem with the whole situation. I'm gonna go ahead on and point it out because I'm pretty sure other people don't want to point it out because they be worried about how family and friends is gonna feel about what they got to say. But I'm not the only one who would have something to say. They say that he was an inspiring content creator with no car, 6'7", too tall, with no car. Listen, pimp, you have a son and you ain't got no car. You're an inspiring TikTok creator with 157 followers with no car. They spoke about, and how old is he? How old is Buddy? Did anybody catch how old he was? I don't like to beat people when they down. It's not about me beating nobody when they goddamn down. I got questions. How old is Lil Buddy? Hold on. Dog. He 31? The news tried to make it sound right. And y'all keep saying that he's LGBT. Is he? I don't know. Yeah, right. Like that's just like you like you're in your 40s and trying to become a rapper. Like it's possible, I guess, but come on now. He said he needs to aspire to write a resume. Notice they pushed the TikTok. They didn't push the job that he had. If he has a job. They push TikTok. He's 31, no car, borrowed somebody's car, done ran. I want y'all to really think about it. I know, but Willie, ain't nobody thinking about that stuff because he dead now. And that's our goddamn problem. He done borrowed somebody's car and done wrecked out the damn car. Guess who not gonna pay to fix that person's car? The insurance. Watch this. If they do fix his car, the insurance is going to go up. I don't believe that an insurance company is going to fix his car because him, the driver, is not on the insurance. I know, but Will, ain't nobody think about that right there, man. They just lost their partner. They just lost their friend. You ain't got to think about it today, but goddamn it, when the bill come in, when it's time for his partner to go to work, when it's time for his partner to pick up his little la-la, when it's time for his partner to go and get his children, to pick his children up from school, if he have children, when his partner needs his car, it's going to set in, damn, I ain't got no car. And he definitely ain't finna get the car back no time soon because now it's under investigation. So he been missing, 8 to 10 days or something like that? Buddy ain't had a car in 8 to 10 damn days, and now he may not get the car back for like another month. All because he let his partner borrow his car. I've been stopped doing that shit like early 20. Like early 20. Hey, now you can't drive my car. No. I didn't let people drive my car. I never let nobody borrow. Yeah, I probably 1, 2, 3. But I was a teenager. So let's just say by the time that I hit 20, I've never let nobody borrow my car. I never let nobody drive my cars. No. You not on my damn insurance. No. And if this bitch break, I got to fix it. No. But he's inspiring. No car. 31 with a child. They didn't speak about his job, but they spoke about TikTok. Y'all play too damn much. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. That's just stupid. That is just stupid. And we gonna just run with TikTok. I wish somebody would talk about me like that and I'm missing this shit. He's an inspiring TikTok star. Bitch, I'm barely on TikTok. What are we talking about? Bitch, I got a job. Bitch, I put in work. I sell some shit. Damn it. I help people. I do counseling and shit. You gonna talk about my little TikTok little thing? Bitch, would. I might be out here selling my body and all you gonna talk about is TikTok. play like that. You're going to represent pimping better than that. You don't talk about the thing that I'm least good at. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? They may say that it's, damn it, he is a good driver or something. You know what I'm saying? He cut grass good or something. He fixed cars, bitch. Damn it, he's a flipper. He know how to fix plumbing and all types of shit. Like, come on, dog. TikTok. He's a true player out here in this street. You gonna talk about me better than the TikTok thing that I ain't that goddamn good at yet. It's just stupid. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much over here. Oh, wait. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all have made it to the end. Y'all have made it to the end of the midday news on this pre-Thanksgiving show. Man, I just want to say I appreciate y'all for being around here. And I hope that everybody was, what that little thing I just said. Hold on. Damn, I got to take that down. I hope that you good people was entertained. But that last story, it just bothers me. It just bothers me. You don't do me like that. And they should have not allowed the news to do them like that. But if that's how they want to classify their missing loved ones as inspiring TikTok stuff, what is he good at? What else is he good at that y'all could have put to the damn public instead of some TikTok shit? Huh? They could have put up, he was a wonderful dad. They just said that, and he calls his son every day, and his son has a disability and shit like that. Damn it, but they could have went in further. Oh my God, he was a wonderful dad. A wonderful dad is missing. A wonderful father is missing. That's what they could have did, huh? No, maybe sort of. Just saying something. My family would never. He was a true player out here in the goddamn street. He could tell you how to mix some shit up. He could tell you how to get it for the low. Damn it, he could tell you decision change your goddamn life. He's a hell of a therapist. You know what I'm saying? He could teach you about STD. He could teach you how to get them and how to get rid of them. Come on, now. No. He inspiring TikTok stuff. Y'all stupid. Hold on. Holding the city responsible. Okay, bam. You say, give you one more. I'm going to go ahead and give you one more. Let me. Hold on. Let me see what my thumbs up look like. We at 343. Let's get over 350. Let's get over 350. I need the support around here. We need some more thumbs up. Thumbs up, share button. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat. I can use your support around here. This pre-Thanksgiving, I'm doing my doggone job. I came to work. I got meat outside. and I can't get my thumbs ups. I could be burning food right now if I wasn't such an excellent cook. You know. Come on, y'all. Help me play out. Let's get these numbers up, man. What are we doing? Y'all gonna make me look bad in front of the company? We're at 253. That's what I'm talking about. Now, can we get up to 383? You say meat in your seat, Willie. I got it in the seat too. But I got some on the grill, though. But anyway, I don't know what this story is. I just read the title. Because y'all say, give me another one. I'm going to give you one. DC Council overturned court ruling holding city responsible for residents losing their homes. Let's read that again. DC Council overturns the court ruling holding the city responsible. Also, at first they held the city responsible for residents losing their homes, but they overturned it. So now they're not blaming the city. Are they blaming the homeowners?
In a story we've been following for years now, the Talbert Street condos crumbling and considered unsafe. Just a few hours ago, the D.C. Council voted on a bill that overturns a September court ruling. That ruling would have held the district responsible for dozens of residents losing their homes. Slow me down. This main shot is of who? 5 black women.
How many of y'all want to bet that they all single mamas? And they say losing their homes. So are they telling us that these is home owners or these people who is renting homes? Huh?
Held the district responsible for dozens of residents losing their homes. It's a major setback for people who have spent years trying to recover after losing their first homes. Our Lionel
So these is their first homes. All right,
Donovan was at that hearing and has the latest. I remember the first part of this saga, and that was devastating. And now
the fat girl.
To see what's happened since then, Lionel.
Good evening, Leslie. Well, this new legislation will go into effect immediately and will be applied retroactively going back to 2007. Now, an amendment that would have carved out an exception for the Talbot Street homeowners was also overwhelmingly rejected with a vote of 10-2. Now, the issue started back in 2017 when residents bought condos in a 46-unit complex through the district's first-time homebuyer program. However, just months after moving in, the building's foundations began to crumble, forcing residents out.
Whoa. What type of shit? It's like a movie set. Hold on.
However, just months after moving in...
This the condos that people bought? I guess I just grew up in Florida. Go ahead.
And the building's foundations began to crumble, forcing residents out. In September, a D.C. judge ruled the district acted as a merchant in the projects and could be held liable. But today, the D.C. Council passed emergency legislation clarifying that the district government cannot be considered a merchant, shielding it from liability.
So now the city can't be considered a merchant. But was they a part of the situation? They say that they was a part of it, so why can't they be held a little bit accountable, I guess?
And could be held liable. But today, the D.C. Council building's foundations began to crumble, forcing residents out. In September, a D.C. judge ruled the district acted as a merchant in the projects and could be held liable. But today, the D.C. Council passed emergency legislation clarifying that the district government cannot be considered a merchant.
Cannot be considered a merchant, but were they a merchant? Did they act as a merchant, whether they was considered now considered a merchant or not?
Shielding it from liability. Many council members argue this would protect the city from future legal exposure, but some strongly disagreed.
Yes, we need high standards in the things that are built, but we're not the people with the hammers and nails in our hands. And so if we take on liability for that, if we as the district do, then it forces us to get out of the game entirely.
We funded the development, we selected the developer, we articulated who needs to be in the building, only HPAP. Our contractor steered these residents toward this property. So the district government played every role here. And the victims here are the ones that really got hurt. And unfortunately today, we left them hurt.
Yeah, like like it's not making no sense. They played a real role into getting the houses built, but now y'all don't want to take responsibility when y'all did all this doggone hiring this and hiring that and yada yada yada. What is we talking about?
And coming up at 6 o'clock, I'll speak with one of those homeowners who now lives in Maryland. She says she feels abandoned by the district, and all she wants to do now is come back home.
She said, I can't live nowhere that there's no grass for me to walk through. Listen, they said they was merchants.
The district acted as a merchant in the projects and could be held liable.
They acted as a merchant. Now they gonna tell us that they can't act as a merchant. But did they act as a merchant? Let's just start there. If they acted as a merchant, they should be held liable, responsible.
But today, the D.C. Council passed emergency legislation clarifying that the district government cannot be considered a merchant.
Can't be considered, but did they act as? Damn the consideration. Did you act as?
Shielding it from liability. Many council members argue this would protect the city from future legal exposure, but some strongly disagree.
That's a good question. Merchant. What is a merchant? A merchant, a person or company involved in wholesale trade, especially one dealing with foreign countries or supply merchandise to a particular trade, related to merchants, trade, and commerce.
Yes, we need high standards in the things that are built, but we're not the people with the hammers and nails in our hands. And so if we take on liability for that, if we as the district do, then it forces us to get out of the game.
It forces the district to get out of the game if y'all take liability for something, because in my mind, with what he just said, y'all know there's a bunch of BS going on with the things that's being built anyway. See, because if y'all held, if y'all was able to be liable, y'all would have strict rules on building. Y'all think I'm right? If they was held liable in all of these transactions, which are being merchants, y'all will have strict rules, strict inspections. Everything will be strict and everything will be up to code, because you all will be held accountable, liable.
Early. We funded the development. We selected the
y'all funded it, selected it.
Developer. We articulated who needs to be in the building, only HPAP. Our contractor steered these residents toward this property. So the district government played every role here.
If y'all play every role, then y'all is the merchant. A person or company involved in trade or commerce. I don't understand, but I don't like the goddamn building. But I do understand if they building something and people in certain places, they can finally get places to stay. They really don't want to leave their city and all that fly stuff right there. Look at this shit. I don't. And they bought this stuff.
Condos in a
they bought this
46-unit complex through the district's first-time homebuyer program. However, just months.
No grass. Everyone in here have children. I guarantee they all have children. I guarantee that I can't guarantee. I would say, in my opinion, all of them were single mamas. This is some type of Section 8 or low income type of program, in my opinion. I don't know. I just believe it to be that.
After moving in, the building's foundations began.
There's no grass and you have children. I do understand everybody didn't grow up with grass, Willie. So many people grew up in apartment complexes and townhomes and stuff, and they didn't have backyards and stuff because they wasn't on the first floor and yada, yada, yada.
And to crumble, forcing residents out. In September, a D.C. judge ruled the district acted.
That's a damn shit. The foundation. So hold on. So you mean to tell me that these people? So the ground shifted. So when them people that came in to do inspections, everything was correct then. Is that what they telling us? Is they telling us that everything was great until they went to selling the properties, and then the grounds went to breaking up?
Also overwhelmingly rejected with a vote of 10-2. Now the issues started back in 2017 when residents bought condos in a 46-unit complex through the district's first-time homebuyer program. However, just months after moving in, the building's foundations began to crumble, forcing
months after moving in,
residents out.
This is poor construction. The contractors need to be sued. The city need to be sued. But you can't hold us accountable. That's BS, dog. Yes, this is poor construction, and the people who came around, damn it, the surveyors, they didn't do their doggone job. From the surveyors on up, they did not do their doggone job. The inspectors didn't do their damn job. Because shit have to be inspected at every level. Every level needs to be inspected. Somebody need to be sued. Somebody need to be sued. Somebody need to be taken off of DC Council also. If they is voted in, boy, y'all better vote these damn people out. This is stupid. Players, give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end. Well, everybody, y'all made it to the end of the midday news out here. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm Mills. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player, man. Y'all go ahead on and get your little Thanksgiving stuff and all that. Do everything that y'all need to do. Make sure that you stay alive so y'all can, make it to Thanksgiving Day, which is tomorrow. And again, if y'all can feed somebody, feed some people, y'all go ahead on and do that there. Hope that y'all was entertained. Like I always say, I just really, really do hope so. I hope that my job was done. Hope that y'all got some news that maybe you could use or maybe you can't use, but at least you got some news. Let's say hopefully I will be back tonight. I got a lot to do, but hopefully I will be back tonight. Y'all please remember, go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel. That way you can watch the standalone videos that I also do Monday through Friday out here in the street. You say you had fun. Say you'll play. Gotcha. Listen, y'all finna go on and get up out of here, man. Y'all have a wonderful one. Happy Thanksgiving if I don't get to say it later on tonight. I'm out of here, man.